Let's go. More Pokemon. Yeah, it's always a good time. Oh, it's been a week, let me tell you that. Right. Unfortunately, the shortcuts that the emulator use to control the volume are the shortcuts that I have set to start and stop the recording. Can I rebind that real quick while I'm thinking about it? Probably not, right? That would be too easy. Configure. You can't see any of this. Oh, good. I don't know where that was. We'll say it was there. Right. That doesn't do anything. Oh, key shortcuts. That would be a good one to mess around with, wouldn't it? There we go. Menu commands. I don't need menu commands. We're doing this live so that everyone can see what not to do. Where's the volume options? Good lord. Auto firing. No. Cheats. View layers. Decrease volume. Here we go. Let's have that set to. That won't let me set it to those. Okay. I'm trying to remember desperately remember what I've got OBS set to. Oh, can I please? How do I edit them? Okay, I can't. Okay, right. Well, it's going to be a bit loud. Sorry about that. But I've wasted enough time trying to do that. Where was I going? I think to Falaba. Because I did Flannery's gym. Hello. Okay, apparently at some point I clicked out. I don't know when that was. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did Flannery's. What? So I'm not holding right. It's just moving right. Okay. That might be a problem. That was weird. Anyway. So I guess back up to Mobile Fortree, not Falaba, Fortree. Okay. Try out the power plant while we're at it. So let's go do that. Get on the bike. If that weird controller drift happens again, let's just check the trick house. I might have to restart the game. But hopefully it'll be fine. Oh right, yeah. It stops telling you where he is after a while. So that's joyful. I meant to pull out the performance metrics on Streamlabs. So if there's a problem with the stream, I'm having to rely on people to tell me. Because I can't see. It's a scroll, it is. There it is. Hacker! How did you know I conceal myself beyond this window? You're sharp. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll there and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. Sure, I'll go in. Ah yes, the strength puzzle. I would like to use strength. Splashy boy used strength. Oops. Just... walking around. Fight me. Fight me, I dare you. Heh, boulders like this I can brush aside with one finger. Trainers like you I can brush aside with one finger too. That sounded better in my head, I must admit. Technician Mallory sent out Zubat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Poor Zubat. I have no reason not to. Yep. Poor Zubat. Yes, Queen. Masquerain. I'll do the same thing again. Silly Intimidate. Hit twice in a row? What nonsense is this? Please tell me. Masquerain fainted. Splash ball gains 355 XP. I can push boulders, but I can't solve the puzzle. Just push them in the right way. It's not good enough to be brawny, you have to use your head, be brainy. One Pokeball. I'm gonna put it to good use, I'm sure. Okay. It's this one I want to move. Is there a hidden item down here? Oh, no. There is a ledge. That's why you can get down to that point. Okay, good to know. And it reset for some reason. Interesting. It's too much bother to think this out. I only wanted to battle. Same. I want that sweet, sweet experience. Chef Mallory sent out Baltoy. Okay, well, I've got Surf, so, you know, it's not such a big deal. Randomly dance to the music. Heck yeah. Even though I lost, I still like battling the best. Wouldn't you agree? You would go anywhere if trainers were there. Probably. Let's just send this down. And push this one all the way up. Talk to me. The trick house is getting trickier, isn't it? Well, yes, quite probably it is. Chef Jonathan sent out Kecleon, huh? Right. Doesn't really matter, but sure. I mean, Blizzard would probably have knocked it out anyway, but how's everyone doing on this Friday anyway? Hoping the microphones are picking up my fan too badly. It's super effective. Heck yeah, level 35. Time to swap Splashy Boy out. Yes, Queen. Ah! Even. Ah! No, not. How does one even make that sound? Nope. Switch with, I guess, RN God? Sure, we'll just go down go up the list. Nope. Has anyone made it to the end? Well, like, the boulders are right there. You made it to the end. Alright, so the secret code. Go and push a boulder aside. Push the right boulder aside. Mira wrote down the secret code on the door. Trick Master is cool. Is he though? The music's cool. Not going to deny the music's cool. Ak, you've made it to me. Yeah, said Ak as well. You're sharp. Took me all night to shove in those boulders. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3 places. Fine, you have earned this reward. A smoke ball. Joy. Scrub that smoke from your face. It's much sure to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you, I will. You may mock me only when you are done. Come back for the next exciting installment. Inciting installment, huh? Yeah, I can talk. Whatever. This is still house, right? Yeah. Oh, that music is so good. How are we doing? Ah, still there. Okay, cool. I'll just have to come back. Alright, let's go check out the power plant, or the generator, or whatever it's called. While we're here... We going so fast. Nope. There it is. Right, I don't think I've ever done this area because I've never needed to, so I've never really known you can go in it. So this will be interesting. Wish me luck. Crud. Random encounter. Yeah, Latios must be like a Magikarp or something. But I do not have time. We'll do both manual save and a save state. And that should be fine. New Mobile. Okay, I won't go into New Mobile. Morville. New Morville. Right, well that was a good waste of time. Right, I believe the way is right out of Morville. Why is Watson there? Oh, Mirror, you look like you have a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Well, haha, fine, I've decided I need a favour, Mirror. Morville City is an underground set called New Morville. Mirror, I'd like to go there and switch off the generator. The generator is running a bit haywire, it's getting unsafe. Here, this is the key to New Morville. Oh, okay. Turn the basement key. Mirror put away the basement key in the key out of his pocket. Watson, don't you worry about it. It won't be a challenge to you. The entrance to New Morville is just a short surf away from Route 110. That's it. Then you have my trust. Wahaha. Okay, well, I guess we'll go back. Maybe I've just never noticed him there before. Maybe that's the problem. Oops. Right, well, I guess, you know. 2 tiles I won't get a random encounter on. Try again. Oh, that music's pretty good. Didn't really pay attention to it the last time. You know, 30 seconds ago. Door is closed. Use the basement key. Yes, please. Maybe I should have bought some repels. Oh well, never mind. Oh, it's a switch maze, isn't it? I don't have anything with dig. Oh, it's pseudo wudo. What? So that I will assume opens all the blue doors. Ah, I see. I see. Gotcha. That's some spooky ass music, I'll tell you that much. More pseudo voodoo. Probably replacing Magnemite if I had to guess. This seems like the kind of place that would be full of electric types. Found 1 revive, so I guess I have to go up. So is there anything in this room first? There might be. We don't know. Let us find out in Voltor. Cool. Electrode, sorry. I never remember which way around has the red on top. But I do not care. Can I run in here? Oh, I can. Oh, right, yeah, that triggers more encounters. Got away safely, though. 1 Ultra Ball. And then this will just loop me back around to the beginning? Yeah, sure. Okay. So that's that loop sorted out. Yeah, get out of here, Electrode. Kinda spooked. Speaking of spooked, actually I'll probably talk about that at the end of the stream, never mind. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Electrode Man. Is there anything up here that I need to have a green door open for before I hit that blue switch? not, but... Oh no, there was a trap. Lotad, huh? You know what? Let's see if I can catch it. Nope, never mind. I was just gonna call it low trap. But it's gone, so... Oh, yes, queen. Okay. Hit the blue switch. I'm sure I'm missing loads of hidden items, but I just can't be bothered. Keep pressing A and trying to find them. Check down here. Nope. I mean, this is an encounter. Oh, right, yeah, my bit right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Stream looks smooth enough. On the, Oh, alright, I have 2 previews. It's gonna mute momentarily. There we go. Just stop the Twitch preview on the dashboard. Doop, boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. Silly Electro, don't you know I don't want any part of you? Well, that's not a Lotad. What's it gonna be? It's a Wigglytuff? Same thing. If I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna call it Wiggly Trap. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. Ooh, zinc. Oh, the bag is full. There's anything in my bag I can use real quick. Potions, probably. Oh, I have an escape rope. I have 2 escape ropes. Cool. Oh, I can probably give that to someone. I should have sold that. Oh, whoops. Ah, useful. You know what? Yes. And then we'll up the speed of, I guess, Lord Helix. That was some ominous, even more ominous than the rest of the ominous music. Okay, so it has a custom animation. That's going to add some time, huh? Never mind. More pseudo-wudo. Hey, I'm just going to turbo mode through that animation. I hope no one is terribly offended by that, but as there's no chance I can't run anymore, I may as well. Another trap. To what? Yes, sizzle. Again, I'll go for it. Oh, right. What are we doing? I think it's Bug Steel, right? I think. Could be mistaken. Oh, jeez. Okay, right, well. Bag. Pokeballs. I have 8 Pokeballs. I really have no reason to not try. 1, 2. And both missed us something, it becomes a stare contest. It really does say it. Also, hello, welcome back. You know what, let's try for 5. Let's have 5 attempts at this. Because I have a dumb joke I want to make with the name. Okay, right, well, that didn't work, so... I didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to press B. It doesn't really matter. Metapods use... Oh, Metapods hardening on each other is the worst. I fell into that trap the first time I played Blue. No, I played Red first. I fell into that trap when I played Red, and then I quickly realised if you pause Caterpie's... if you cancel Caterpie's evolution at level 7, and do over to level 8, Metapod retains Tackle and String Shot, so you can actually do stuff, which is incredible. It blew my mind when I realised you could do that. And there's some potions somewhere I can use. There we go. I really need to be better at item management. Yay, red shot. Oh, right, and that switch. Whoops. And once more, smoke ball. But the animation is long, so I fast forward through it. Could that be the generator off button? Oh, kind of wonderful heal. I guess I could use a repel, but there's no point. Is 420? What is 420 currently holding? No, you know what? Let's not. Let us instead use the car bus. The zinc I picked up. Where is it? Special defense. Water is a special attack, so we'll give it to... I guess Carly. Because rock hates water, so... Any extra defense against water would be good. More pseudo-wudo. Less pseudo-wudo. Mirror stepped on the switch. Click. The generator appears to have stopped. Not sure if scripted or not, but good timing. I'm going to use the escape rope. I'm going to keep the escape rope, sorry, for Victory Road. Of all the things I kind of expected to find in New Morville, even with a randomizer mod on, Taylor was not one of them. I'll be honest, that one kind of caught me by surprise. I could use the turbo mode to get out of here, I guess. Yeah, I need to go and hit that switch up there. Never mind. Oh wait, no, there's one in the room, isn't there? Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Joy. Sometimes I think if I use the gamepad for this, I have to go up here. It would be easier, but there we go. It's just an incredible pain dealing with the extra cables on my desk, or on my table for my controller. So I'm trying to wait until I've got enough for a Bluetooth one. Right. Oh wait, no, because I can't get out if I do that. Never mind. I must have missed a switch somewhere. Which is entirely in keeping with my character, so yay! Usually quite observant, occasionally extremely unobservant. There it is. So it's pretty warm right now, so I've got a fan on, and it's blowing my fringe, well, yeah, fringe because I have such long hair, but blowing loose strands of my fringe across my face, and it's incredibly distracting. It's sort of bright enough in here. You know, I'm going to go and turn the light on actually. I'll be 1 second. And clearly, I am back. Right, where was I? Oh yes. Whee! That's a bit better for light levels. That's what's wrong. My hair's trapped in my t-shirt. Yep. Let's go back up and hit that green switch. Blue switch. Please, no! Get out of here, Electrode. I don't want you! Oh, whoops. That's why you don't turbo move recklessly. Yes. More Latias! Hop on my bike, go and talk to Watson, pop into the Pokémon Center. Wahahaha! I knew it, Mira. I knew I'd made the right choice asking you. This is my thanks to TM containing Thunderbolt. Go and you've earned it. Obtain TM 24. Ooh, Splash Bomb Mac, get an upgrade. Unless, no, I think I got rid of Thundershock. Wahahaha! It pleases me to know and see the young step up and take charge. Right, well, cool, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You did me a solid. That's that sorted. Mira's PC. Oh yeah, I kept all these things to sell and then never sold them. Deposit the revives. Keep those. I don't really need that right now. All that. All that. This is all stuff I want to keep for the, you know, the Elite Four fights even. That. Deposit both of those. I probably won't use them, but you know, that's to sell. Let's move stuff. To sell. Held items. I think I'll just probably put held items in the computer also. For now, anyway. I can't remember. Do Lord Helix and Carly have rock moves? It's a no. I think Carly has a rock move actually. Yeah, roll out. Sure, why not? Carly can have the hard rock. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Should probably use these hard rock, hard stone. Should probably use the minerals I have. Item give. Hard stone. There we go. Rollout's even better right now. Sell. Not that I need the money, but I have the items to sell and they're just taking up inventory space. And there we go. That is how you do that. Okay, now I can go this way. Watson's left. Save the game. I would like to surf, yes please. A good rod is really good, wouldn't you agree? Yes. We're of identical minds. Take this good rod. Obtained the good rod. Wherever there's water, try your luck at fishing. Will do. Right. What is my second Pokemon? Gasqueen. Let's do that. Ty, hey, looky here. I remember you. I'll get this battle all on this here camera. Scabby and Ty again. Or actually, it's Weightlifter Ann and Bob. Just kidding. But Brava and Nuzleaf. Oh, Overheat is gonna make a mess of you. Or Heat Wave. Oh, right, yeah. Whoops. I have misremembered Vibrava's types. Not the acid. Man, not my Pokemon are tripping balls. Right, well, none of these are particularly good against ground types. Can't remember if that matchup works the other way. We'll just do cut. Try and at least poison the Vibrava. Yeah, that's one of the ones where it goes both ways. The effectiveness is mirrored. Okay. Bubble Beam. Oh, I guess it doesn't have terribly high defense. Whoops. Yep, I got it all. That whole battle is on camera. Slimy. Do you remember that's the quote you gave us as the battle clincher last time? I never ever forget stuff like that. The last time we battled, you stomped us before we could brace ourselves. Anyway, what do you think? Do you want to be interviewed again? Yes! You will, thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go. Well, the first one was slimy, which means the second one is liquid ooze. Yeah, that's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling this will make a great TV show. There's a chance they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. I'm a fisherman, but also a trainer. I'm raising the Pokemon I caught. Like, loads of people are also trainers. What do you got, Poet Scarlet? A Pikachu? A Pikachu? A basic ass Pikachu? Okay. Bold move, bold move. Let's see how it pays off for you. Not very well, I'm sorry, Poet Scarlet. It did not pay off very well for you. Abra, I'm good. You sneeze on an Abra and it dies. It doesn't get knocked out, it dies. Nice. Woodshot would have been the better option there, but I crit, stab, lower level. My chances were good. I thought I was doing okay in my training. Well, clearly you weren't. But thank you for the money and the experience. I couldn't win by training Pokemon while I fished. Was I doing things in half measures? Probably. There's another hidden base. Stephen! Hi! You're that trainer I meant, Dooford. Oh, okay, you're Mirror. I'll remember it. Mirror. In this vast world, there are many kinds of Pokemon. They come in many types. Do you raise different types, or do you raise only Pokemon of a certain type? What do you think as a trainer? Sorry, it's not my place to ask, is it? Well, anyway, I hope to see you again. I'll tell you what, I mean, you can do these games with Pokemon of a certain type, and I might do that in the future, but boy howdy, would that be hard. Also, boy howdy, would you have a really strong one. I would take the Citrus Berries, yes. Take flight, my bird Pokemon. Right, so he's got it on his arm. He's going to throw it like, you know, falconers and whatnot. Throw the birds to help the birds to get them started. Rich Girl Zoe is throwing a Schmurgle off of her arm. Their arm. Sure. Superpower would have been better, but there we go. Getting Star Blower level. Also, Orangard is a legendary Pokemon. Yes, Queen. Mime. No, I'm good. I'm good. I am peachy. His head looks like it's on backwards. Oh god, that's terrifying. Okay, sure, get a bit of health back, see if I can. They did take flight. To heaven. If they'd get stronger, they'd be able to fly more freely. Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. They're the best! Yeah, what you gonna have? Rich Girl Malcolm sent out Jigglypuff. That's what you're gonna hit me with, a Jigglypuff. Overkill, admittedly, but there we go. I didn't want to risk a Sing. On the off chance that, even with a randomized moveset, Jigglypuff has Sing. Oh, I crashed. Have you tried turning yourself off and back on again? You've got great Pokemon, I'll have to train mine better. Is there anything over here? Oh, right, more route. Yes. Yes. I'm going to go and clear the way up to Fortree first, and then come back down. Oh look, another Zapdos. Again, anytime I use the Smoke Ball, I'm just gonna, you know, fast forward. It's no go. Tall grass snares, bike tires, there's no way you can cycle in here. Yeah, but you can use Cut. The Mimic Circle is formed by people who like to mimic. A battle starts the instant we meet. Oh, I remember the Mimic Circle. Ah, why? Ace Trainer Esteban. Why Esteban? Lantern, huh? It is raining. You're correct, game. No, no. Not my Smoke Ball. So, what, keep that or is that gone forever? Guess we'll find out in a moment. Critical hit. How'd you like that shit? As the song goes. May have caught the spacebar instead of the X key. I don't know why. When you join our Mimic Circle? Okay. Okay, so still holding it. Cool. You just lose the effects here for that battle. So we finally meet. My bug Pokemon will keep you company. Okay, sure. I look forward to keep your bug Pokemon keeping me company, Champion Antoinette, who actually does have bug Pokemon. My joke falls flat on its face. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be patient. Nope. No, I will not change Pokemon. Okay, does that have any bearing because it's the special attack versus the normal attack, or, well, you're unconscious anyway. As your ult, nope, I'm good. As you will. Haha, jokes. That'll come safe with humour. course, right now I don't think anyone is here, but still. Just check something. That's not important either. Oh, just enough to edge me into level 33. Sweet. I wish we'd never met. Well, me or your bug Pokemon? Bug Pokemon. I want to mimic you some more. Can you hurry up and move? I'm moving. You aren't doing anything, Antoinette. You aren't doing anything. Chit chat. I think I'm gonna run from wild encounters until I. You don't know who I am, do you? But I also don't know you, so we'll battle. I think I'm gonna run from wild encounters until I get to Fortree, just so I've got that Pokemon Center close. Ace Trainer Esteban sent out. Chimicho, Chamcho. Pow. Okay, I can't remember its type. I thought it might have been Steel. I guess it still might be Steel, but... Oh. If only one of us had water move. Chum 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 chum. Okay, it doesn't matter. Heck yeah, level 29. When she gets to level 30, I'll turn the XP share off. Gligar. Oh right, I keep forgetting. I don't have any non-offensive moves anyway, so that's really a wasted turn. None of these are going to be terribly effective. I'd have to swap out. Let's just see what is the most effective and use that, shall we? That seems like a plan. Extreme speed, so fast. Okay. So, I guess if it's flying... I don't know. I've given up trying to memorize Gligar's type and ability. Not ability, power, in whatever they're called. You know, the traits, the things that give them special ability. Right, so Iron Guard is useless in this fight. 100% useless. Time to swap out and save the PP. Let's just roll out. Let's just go for it. I know it'll work, so... Roll out. There we go. Now it's no longer raining. Heck yeah, it hit. The worry with rollout is that it will miss and reset. Esteban, you're pretty strong. Thank you, Esteban. Until you go away somewhere, we'll keep on mimicking your every move. Well, that's not creepy in the slightest. I think, pretty sure that's the way up. So, Slowpoke. Pretty good song, the Slowpoke song, admittedly, but I'm in no real need of a Slowpoke. We're the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do, except you're not for some reason. So that's cool. Every time I sent out Hoppip. About to ruin Hoppip's day. I ruined Hoppip's day. Probably reply to these messages while nothing's really happening. It's just battling. Let's do that one first. That's that one replied to. Oopsie, I lost. What's so good about mimicry? Foo foo foo, you'll never understand. Oh, now they're moving. Weird. Wow, Sneasel appeared. Go Orange God. Ah yes, but it's a wild Sneasel, so I can run. Oh, Nest Ball. I can't wait to never use it. Yep, you finally caught me, or were you trying to avoid me? So I'm going to type out words while things are loading. Hey, Strand Daniel, huh? Meditate, huh? I don't really have anything particularly situationally effective, so I'm just going to tase you if that's okay. I mean, I think it'll be okay. Everyone else has been fine with it. It's okay, thank you for letting me do that. So people pay for that. Jigglypuff, I'm fine, I've got one superpower left in me, I think. Oops. Oh, there's no PP for superpower. Feels bad, man. I guess I'll just taste Jigglypuff. Okay, Jigglypuff fainted. What a surprise. Whoop, that was a great match. How am I doing on that Thunderbolt PP? With the Mimic Circle, I hope you enjoyed our performance. It's mildly annoying. 2? It's fine. If you step forward, we step forward. If you turn right, we turn too. Well, you don't really, do you? Because no one's moving apart from you. Guess something's balked with the coding in the randomizer. Pichu. One shot. Ah, god damn it. Oh, that's less than ideal. Why would you do that? Stupid Pichu. Try again. Heck yeah. Pichu fainted. Orange God. Yes. Center it. You know what? Let's just let's sludge. Let's just sludge. I'm sure it'll be fine. There's a level difference and everything, so. You come to this stream to watch me sludge a poor Centret? Why? Maybe you didn't. Yes. I'll just go with the magical leaf. Can't miss, and it's going to be 4 times damage, so. I mean, I assume it is. I don't know if the types stack like that, or if it just caps at 2 times for a type matchup. Alright. 720p, huh? Oops. But if you win, I lose. Yes, that's how winning works, dude. can't mimic you winning the match, that's just impossible. It's burning me up. Shout out to the magpie that just made me jump. Ciao. I'm going to have a fast forward through these bits. Whoop, 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 whoop. Run. Alright, so just to demonstrate something. You can cut. It's very slow, but you can do it. If you should want to, I guess. I believe it only does the 3 around you. The 8 around you, sorry. Yeah. But if you wanted to do that, you could. The grass will only come back. The Houndoom, sorry. Oh man, Houndoom is so badass. I remember spending hours trying to level up a Houndour to a Houndoom when I first got whatever. That's the rest house. I thought you'd fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokémon and then hang on to them somehow. But it turns out there's an nature move called fly. I wish I'd known about that a long time ago. Oh right, it's the guy with all the Wingles. I heard about a cave called the Cave of Origin. People rumour that the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Could something like that really happen? Pio? Yep, well. Continuing on. Right, so yeah, you need the bike for that path. Can your Pokemon use its secret power on a big pile of grass to make a secret base? Probably not. But I'm heading for Fortree. Oh, look at you. If it's on an adventure, you're travelling awfully light. I have my goal. I will not be dissuaded. I will just come back for it. Rich Kid Wayne sent out Wobbuffet. Of course, Rich Kid Wayne sent out Wobbuffet. Man, I should not have been so thirsty before I started. Sludge. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, wow. It's come to my attention that Zapdos without access to Thundershock is not the best in my team. I can't remember if Wobbuffet's water or not. Particularly, but... Yes! Splash! Do nothing. No, not the blizzard. It's so cold. There aren't enough servers. What shall I do? Anyway, that's a solid joke that I will probably end up repeating again. Beautifly. I don't know what I'm going to do against the Beautifly. Oh, I've got 2 Thunderbolts. Excellent. It's super effective! Because it's a butterfly. Getting hit by lightning. Oh, wow. Turn off Activision. Accidents happen when you're not prepared. You're traveling lightly, but you have everything you need. You're on top of things mentally and physically too. Item, take. Let's do that. Raccoon. All I want is the Pokemon Center. That's all I want. Here's the knowledge and technique for survival. Pokemon Rangers, that's who. Yeah, but you're not a Pokemon Ranger, are you? Rich Kid Florentino sent out Jinx. That's a long call. I've never before realized how long Jinx's call is. Oh, none of these are going to be terribly great, so... I guess it does the job. It's probably related to the level difference more than anything, but there we go. Welp. Well, I guess I'll start working on Lord Helix. I remember Ghost versus Psychic. Why do you know Frenzy Plant? Why do you know Frenzy Plant? Oh, it's fine. Be like that. Just die, please. Dark simply has more PP than Heatwave. That is the only reason I chose that over the Fire type. Okay. I might keep Bubble Beam, actually. Yeah, I think I'm good with what I've got. Thinking about it. I mean, Aurora Beam's cool, but I like the moveset I've got, because I don't have anything particularly good against Psychic and Ghost types. So having Bite really helps. Heatwave is Stab, Cut is an HM, and Bubble Beam I don't have any water moves other than Surf. Although thinking about it, I don't have any ice moves other than Blizzard, which only has 5 PP. I've got other things to deal with water types, with fire types and stuff, so. Fire and rock and ground. Didn't have enough Pokémon know-how. The breakaway from civilization and awaken the wild spirit within. That's our vision. Right, well, I've got some Pokemon to move around, I guess. Fight me. I'll show you the true potential of me and my bird Pokemon. Rich Go Noel sent out Nidoran mail. Notably not a bird Pokemon. Oh, that's an animation. No, I'm fine, honestly. Again, it's going to mute while I check something. What was that? Oh. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm trying to keep the ice moves for dragon types and whatnot if they become a problem. Obviously it's a randomizer, so I don't know if anyone in the, say, the Elite Four will have a dragon type. But I'd rather have the ice moves and not need them. Also, of course, they're going against Fine and Grass. Green 420 Blaze just is going to tear up grass types, I guess. But there we go. I should have gone with Cut. I'm assuming Porygon's special defense is quite good. Bite, see what happens there. Not the confuse. Gosh darn it. I'm going to fast forward through the confused step of each move. Just to, you know, get that out of the way as swiftly as possible. Porygon, you're the worst. There we go. We lacked potential. Probably. Ever since I was a little kid, I always admired bird Pokemon. Cool, cool, good for you. It's the Mac bike. I have the other bike right now. There's the Weather Institute around here somewhere. Or is that a different game? I've played so many games. So many Pokemon games. Oh right, I don't have the smoke ball. Luckily the level difference obviously helps in that regard. No, that's Sneasel. Fight me, Ninja Boy. If you're not on your guard, you're in some pain. Or in for some pain, I think. Except I knew you were there, so... Elite Force Scarlet! Sent out Whismer! Go for 20 Blaze! Cotton Sport. It missed. Rain continues to fall. Hey Greasy, we're over in the wood now. We're heading to Fortree, which I called Falaba for some reason earlier. I just want to get to the Pokemon Center, and then I can just backtrack all the way to the bottom of this route. But it's the section with all of the long grass, which is really annoying. I could cut it all, but that would take too long, so here we are. Where is it? 25 past 3? The constant rain. Yeah, constant rain doesn't help. Yes. Oh, right, Lord Helix is out for the count. Crud. What does Yasqueen have? Oh, I need to get rid of Spit Up. I need to teach her a TM. None of that's useful. The game was all about the weather. Well, you know what they say, too much water. I don't have anything with grass moves or electric moves, apparently. That's less than ideal. Let's go this rock water. Let's try it. Let's try this. I think Gorbis is rock water, right? Oh, no, I was thinking of Relicanth. Crud. Never mind. This is where we're at now. I've made my bed. I will sky uppercut it. You've not seen which one, do you mean? As in Gorbis? Yeah, its name... It doesn't match its name. Let's put it that way. I wonder if it evolves. It's going to mute. It's going to mute momentarily while I click out, but... Bulbapedia, there we go. Gorbis evolves from Clamperl. Huh. If it has a deep sea scale when it's... If it's holding a deep sea scale when it's traded, you get a Gorbis. If not, it evolves into Huntail. Oh, there we go. My surprise attack ended in failure. Yeah. I mean, I've probably never seen it because I don't trade with anyone. I don't recall ever encountering one in game because obviously this is a randomizer, so only Pokemon's fair game. But I've got 4 trees around here somewhere. Ah, right. There's the Weather Institute. Okay. Lookout duty is surprisingly boring. Hey, you please don't go near the Weather Institute. Well, because you asked so nicely, I'm going to go in. Just kidding, I don't have the Pokemon. It is just across the bridge, I know. But I only have 3 Pokemon right now. You know what, let's take care of this dude. The vast sky holds untold promise. Nothing can compare to the sheer exhilaration of flight. Rich Girl Dudley sent out Hitmonchan. You know, that well-known flying Pokemon. I can't even use escape rope because that only works in dungeons. think Flying Fist of Fury. I think the charcoal should help a little bit with the rain, but obviously not much. But the burn helps, right? Especially lowering Hitmonchan's attack. Sure, why not? I need to check if Quilava has a better special or physical attack. Apparently this Hitmonchan is jacked. It is not very effective against fire. Oh, it's got bounce. Why couldn't it have done one more point of damage? Oh, rip Quilava. Rip 420 Blaze. The Ass Queen will get the experience though. May have been pressing the wrong button right there. And there's the experience. Should have been Quilava's. Down and out. Money. My bird Pokemon made my dreams of flying come true. Right. So, yes, you can go down those. I wasn't misremembering. God, I hate the grass so much. And obviously there's all of this on this left-hand side to do with the bike trail. That's the guy with all the wingles. The house does not have a healer. No, it's not a rest house. It's got 6 wingles in it. And someone who tells you about the Cave of Origin. There's just less grass this way. Yeah, he tells you that this he tells you the HM Fly exists, but he prefaces it by saying he thought that you flew with a flock of Pokémon, and he wishes he'd known about the HM before he caught all of his Pokémon. And they go in and they're just 6 wingles. It's great. Well, I've got to go back that way, so I'll show you. What am I doing? Trick House is down. Let's see if there's anything in the Trick House for me. Oops, nope. Too far. I've done New I can speak. New Morville. Oh, right, yeah. You have to be on the bike to do cycling roads. They kind of like that. No, no, I'm trapped. Ah! One of these days, just out of curiosity, I'm going to grab the Mac bike and drive in turbo mode and see how far I go before crashing. I entirely anticipate less than a second. Nah, he's still doing his thing. Oh, also, because we were on about it last time, you were suggesting the Jackbox games for playing with chat for a follower celebration. I can't decide between Immortal Regneck and Choice Chamber. Well, I can. I have a preference, but I think chat should... The community should be involved in that decision. So, if you have a preference between those two, I will definitely bear it in mind. I'm going to throw up a Twitter poll and ask on Facebook and stuff, so... Not that non-personal friends have my Facebook account. There we go. As I said, I do have a clear preference. I do have a strong preference, but it's a community choice, so... Just trying to remember. If I go right, I think it's just kind of dead ends. I think you can only get to so far towards Mount Pyre and then you can't go further, I think. If I recall correctly, I could be misremembering. Let's just check this out first. And then, yeah, I thought so. But I'll check this out. Clear it of trainers at least. Curses, there's nothing here. Berry Master's house. What you got for me, Berry Master? This is the rare berry. You may call me the Berry Master. Hello, Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them out to everyone. You're deserving of one. Obtain the Pomek berry. Why be stingy? Take another. Oh yeah, these are the ones where you can only get these from him, I believe. Be sure to visit the Pretty Petal Flower Shop near Rustboro. Let flowers fill the world. Very nice to meet him, indeed. I'm very grateful. The way my husband grows berries, oh, he's the best in the world. He makes me proud. That's what he does. Incidentally, child, have you heard a good saying lately? Oh boy, boy have I. Boy have I. I still am incredibly sad that you can't choose fetch. Down here somewhere. Slimy. Oh, I passed it. Liquid ooze. Oh, a good saying it is. You're quite remarkable. I want you to have this. Obtain the Chesto berry. Sweet. Our 4 grandchildren should become more accomplished than my husband. Joy never goes out of my life. Is that insulting your husband and complimenting your grandchildren? In search of trainers. Hi, Gabby. Hi, today I'm visiting an area near Route 118. We're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. Today we turned our lens on the trainer Mira. There's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. We've battled Mira before, but we can attest that the trainer has most definitely improved from before. I knew we were onto someone special when we spotted this trainer. The best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way is to battle, so we began our investigation. That's how I ended up in a battle with Mira. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up and tossed aside. Mira is ruthlessly strong. We asked the trainer for a succinct summation of the battle we shared. The combination of Zapdos and Quilava was divine. The sight of them, Zapdos and Quilava selflessly supporting each other in the thick of battle, was a marvellous sight to behold. Superpower was the move that the trainer used last in our battle. The new superpower is Zapdos and Quilava's sign of friendship. Yes, friendship is a superpower, in case anyone was curious. After our battle, we asked Mira for a succinct summary. The trainer replied, Liquid Ooze. Mira's Pokemon Zapdos and Quilava and Liquid Ooze. That's deep. There's deep significance behind that quote. It's no surprise a good trainer has good things to say. That's all for today. See you again on the next broadcast. Damn straight indeed. They say that good times are filled with good aromas. I do like the flower lady sprite. It's real cute. Ace trainer Anne sent out Nidoran female. They're the good times roll. Totally. Oh wait, it's raining. Idiot! Idiot! It's raining! Oh, okay. It's a volcano apparently. Trum, 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 trum. 1 point of damage. Nice. I could have used bite, I guess, but there we go. Sure, cute little rabbit. What kind of corruption? No big deal. No big deal. I played the Pokemon TCG with my partner on Monday before our D&D game because I bought the Sun and Moon training kit just so she could have the deck box because she likes both the Pokemon that were on it. And she needed a deck box with some spell cards. She flattened me entirely by using Dig because she just kept getting heads, so I couldn't do anything to damage her Pokemon. It was really annoying. But there we go. That's just how luck goes. In case you're wondering, Bunnelby. Bunnelby? Diggerbee? One of them. Quite useful. Look her on RNGs. Yup. Yup. She wiped all of my Pokemon. I got one non-basic Pokemon out, and I was like, oh, okay, this can hang on for 2 turns, and then I'm dead anyway. Joy. I'm just gonna skip through the text prompts. It's just the way TCGs go. This is what it is. Nope. I meant to keep Jumpluff. I didn't want to swap for Jumpluff. I'm going to ruin this poor Jumpluff's day. Oh god, don't confuse me and paralyze me at the same time. Don't do it, don't do it. Ah! The game hates me, chat. The game hates me. Imagine if it weren't raining. Folk became shrouded in mist. Talking of last D&D session, one player rolled 3 20s and 3 1s. Nice! Nice! You know, that's how that works. Sorry, speaking of D&D. So, you know how like, sometimes you'll make a dumb joke and it'll just make you laugh for days afterwards? So, one of the players in the group that I play in is a firefighter, and he has a 4 day on, 4 day off shift of evenings. So, and we didn't realise until Wednesday morning, I think it was, or Tuesday, that he wasn't going to be able to make the session. So we're like, rather than skipping a week, we'll do a B team adventure, because we have a plot thread that our characters just don't have the time to investigate. So we rolled up new characters and took a B team out for a stroll. And I rolled up a halfling bard. It was just an idea I've had for a while, and I wanted a really dumb name for him because he's a halfling, and halflings to me always have like really exaggeratedly English names. And I was kind of like, well, what's this character? What kind of character is this? And it's just kind of this rich, plummy voice, you know. I don't know. So his name is Brandibus, and to introduce himself, I'm not going to do it every time he introduces himself, but to introduce himself to the party, he was, my name is Brandibus Hawkfettle, you may call me Bussy, but from time to time I enjoy a good brandy. And that was that. It's a dumb joke. It's not terribly good, but it just keeps making me smile. I don't know why. But Bussy is essentially Halfling Father Christmas, physically. The Berry Master's garden was filled with uplifting fragrances. The game I'd run, they recently had to take the B team to rescue the A team, who all got petrified. So B teams are very useful. Like, it's not even that funny a joke, but man, it got me. The bad joke's always the best and longest. Totally true. Totally true. Oh right, I can speed through this. What? My dumb joke's going to stick with you or something else. Also, the pomegg berry, I'm going to say it looks like a hat because it looks like something else as well. So assuming... Yep. Nope, missed. Apparently you can hold infinite berries, so that's cool. One Pokeball, huh? Just the one solitary, normal Pokeball. They never go off or get squashed. It's true. They just bag of holding. Okay, we're beating the trainer's Pokemon. Correction, you're going to try to beat them. And you might. It's possible, but highly unlikely because you have 2 and I have 6. Burns this and Bob sent up Grovyle and Sableye, huh? Right, well... Oh. Heatwave does both. I believe Sableye is Ghost, so I don't know how well this will work. I'm hoping it's Ghost Psychic, but I don't know if it is. Oh, god damn it. Hell yeah. No, it's not, but it's a pretty strong attack anyway, so... Nothing lost. Heatwave might do it in, actually. Heck yeah, it did. I love Sableye design as well. It's good design. I guess just low kick? Gravel use roleplay. Poison point, huh? Nice. Oh god. Oh well, that hit at least, so it's that. Bro insists Ann and Bob have been defeated. Uh-oh, we lost. Who's this Yuki? I was just told you were Ann and Bob. Trainer, your Pokemon are strong because you are friends. Why are you so strong? We've never lost before. Sorry. The speed at which the legs on the sprite move gets me. And I'm just gonna run from that one. That's a hard no from me. Back to Morville, because, you know, Pokemon Center. Oh, I put the strategy guide away. God damn it. Actually, while this is doing, I'm going to grab the strategy guide and check if I even need to go over that bike section. Clearly, I have returned. Okay, so... Satopolis, Lily Cove, Flannery, Route 118... do I need to go over there? I mean, there's an item over there. No, sorry, scratch that. There isn't an item over there. There's a hidden base location. Okay, I don't need to go over there. I'll grab the berries though. And there's an item next to the guy who has all the Wingles. Cool. Great, so. Drop that where I can grab it. I love never throwing anything away. Sometimes it's useful, like when I need strategy guides for games I haven't played in years. Could I get on the bike? Sure. Oh no, not a pincer in the water. I'll get on the bike now. Hope everyone's Friday's going well. Appreciate you hanging out. I wasn't streaming yesterday because my partner was ill. I hate the fact you can't cycle through this, it's annoying. So I decided to spend the time with her. She seems better today. Oh, that's it, yes, of course. Now they're mimicking me, joy. But I did, post on Twitter, but in case anyone was curious why I didn't stream yesterday, that's why. And then Wednesday I was just not well. So again, if you have a Twitter account and you're not following me, and you want to know when I'm streaming, that's it. So, yeah, so this is what he says. I thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon, and then hanging on to them somehow. But it turns out there's an nature move called Fly, which I'd known about that a long time ago. And you go in his house, and there are 6 Wingull. And there we go. There is, however, an item over here. You spoke to me, so you want to challenge me? Sure, I'll try out the Pokemon I caught while surfing. What's it gonna be? Because it's probably not gonna be a flying type. Water type. Oh, Poet Noel has 4 Pokemon. I might be going back to the Pokemon Center at this rate. Actually, more accurately, I'll save before attempting the Weather Institute. And if I fail, then I will return to the Pokemon Center. Kakuna, huh? I really just can't wait to get Fly, I'll be honest. And fainting. Oh, oh. Kakuna thinks it's the big man on campus. I'm gonna cut it down to size. Sorry. Oh, God. I'm gonna cut it down to size. That time it worked. Yay! First try. I'm good. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Damn it. Never mind. And bite. Why couldn't you do that 1 point of extra damage? Why? Fine. Hey, it's not a confusion, correct? So it took half my health. Fine. Because I don't think Ice or Fire will do anything. So, we're just going to bite this Spheal until it faints. I don't have a clue about what it takes to win. Well, you get Pokemon, you train them, and you get them higher level, and then go for a surf on my Pokemon, then fish off its back. It's an indescribably luxuriant moment. Hidden base bush. Secret base bush. One woodmail. Joy. Immediately thought of, you know, the double entendre, but there we go. Let's not go there. Wild Zapdos appeared. So I'm going to be streaming for my usual 3 hours, but because I started later, I'm going to be streaming later, and my partner's working till 9. I started later because my partner started work at 1, so she's working till 9, so I can stream that bit later anyway. So obviously, you're not beholden to be here for the entire time. Let's check the recording's still going. Alright, on bike. Should have swapped it. Curses. Almost back to the Weather Institute. And cast. I probably won't get cast form actually, will I? Because the randomizer. God damn it. Cast form's adorable. The music's pretty cool in here though. Oh right, yeah, you can just use the bed in here. I thought there was a fight in front of it. While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. I thought you had to clear out the room or something to get to the bed. Never mind. Huh? What's the kid doing here? Because I remember there was a bed, but not where it was. Elite Four Bob. Hi, Bob. Oh, rip Magnemite. Better safe than sorry, and admit I did also clear out the berry farm area, so there's that. Hi, Bob. Huh? I lost? Yeah, Bob, you lost. Oh no, I'm catching earful for losing to a kid. I should just take a nap in the bed. There's the game telling you that you can use the bed. Again. The boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling. Scooby-Doo just pops up in the background. Elite Four Joey. Or Shorts come. No, Joey's the one with the Rasta, right? So far, the swap from Bubble Beam to Aurora Beam has paid off. I can't wait for it to not. I'll just go for the stab. Stab on a really powerful move. Blasted. Blasted by a kid. Can you please not say that? Our boss knows everything, but I'm just a grunt. What would I know about what he's thinking? This music's pretty good. The Institute created a type of Pokémon that has something to do with the weather. We're here to take them. Not cast form! Don't steal cast form. Cast form is pure. I think I'll save Heatwave's PP because there's only 10. Elite Four: Will, Koga, Bruno, Karen, and the strongest, fiercest of us all, Bob. It's true. It's true. I can't wait to see what the Elite Four trainer types are. It's going to be great. Why? I mean, I know it's a randomizer and that's why, but still. Not my speed. I have lost a follower. Do I stick with my plan to celebrate reaching 100 followers, or do I wait to reach that threshold again? The Pokemon will be crazy too, lots around us. They will. It's like I swapped Bubble Beam to Aurora Beam. In case there are dragon types, because my only ice move right now is Blizzard. I have Dragon Claw, but I think that's a fixed amount of damage. Oh right, yeah, I need to replace stockpile on Nidoqueen. Right, well clearly I'm going to run back to the bed. 40 damage for Dragon Claw, I thought it was. So obviously, even if you use it against dragon types, it's not. There's no real point using that over something else that could crit. Like honestly, guaranteed damage is useful. Our plan's being spoiled by a kid, so I needed another ice type basically. If the Pokemon they made here can control the weather freely, then we of Team Angron definitely need it. Nope. Whoop. Also, I've got Surf and apparently Water Spout. So it's not like I don't have water moves. It's Spit Up I need to replace. Because I don't have Stockpile. Although I guess it does 100 damage base, so maybe. I don't know. I guess if it could learn Fly, maybe. Randomiser and all that. We're Team Magma. We appear whenever anything rare is found. Every chance. There is. Elite Four Donna sent out Kakuna. Oh no, not a Kakuna. Whatever shall I do? Please note, I don't endorse using fire on caterpillar cocoons and any kind of cocoon, really. Nature should be respected, not destroyed. One more level and I'll swap it out to level something else up. Aaron! No! No, I'm not! Oh, look at it, it's so cute. It's so melted. And Smeargle, I'm good. Admittedly, I'll probably use Aurora Beam. So cute, one of my mains when playing this game. Yeah, I mean, like, it's adorable, and then Aggron is a beast, so why wouldn't you? Like, Beldum. Beldum's great, but I don't see the point in it, because it's just so late in the game when you get it. Or get access to it. That's the idea, is that you trade it with someone and then they trade it back to you when you start a new game. You got me. Sure did. You don't have any idea what we of Team Magma are working towards. You stay out of our way. You have to stop to level up for a long time if you do this first. Yes, it is. Ha ha ha, you're going to meddle in Team Magma's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. I'll take a hard both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Please don't. I mean, don't put me up either, but don't put me down. That sounds like euthanasia. Although I'm digging the cute designer Dudley. I'm digging the cute hoodie, caped hoodie with the skirt thing. The leg warmers. She did work hard on her outfit, it's true. I'm trying to remember. Am I doing white? I think it was white. I had it's like a gift you could get for a while. Just a shiny Beldum. Bennett. That's a ghost type, right? Oh, that's fine. Not my charcoal. You're disgustingly strong. And disgustingly cute, apparently. I'll take it. I'm disgusting. Haha, we got meddled with unexpectedly. We're out of options, we'll have to pull out. But this isn't the last we'll see of Team Magma. We have other plans, don't you forget it. Beaten you at the volcano, beaten you here. Where else am I going to beat you? Thanks to you we're safe. It might be another way of thanking you for taking this Pokemon. You don't seriously have room for this Pokemon. Fine. That's what she said. Yup. I was hoping someone else would make that joke. That's why there's a computer here as well. I'll randomly deposit the lava. Why not? Let's see what we get, shall we? Because it's probably not castable. I can't even get next to it. Oh wow, it is castable. I guess because it's... That Pokemon changes shape according to the weather conditions. There are plenty of them in the Institute. Go ahead and take it. Nope, it was a Seadra. Just kidding. As a moveset goes, that's not that bad. I've got no way of nicknaming it on collection, which is a problem. But, you know, it's not a bad moveset. I'm not going to use it. But it's not bad. If I get a chance to nickname it, it's just lies. Lynette's PC. Move. Move. Switch. Place. Move. Switch. That's the most bass-backwards way of doing it, but sure. Where's that kid? Wow, you're really strong. I wish I could be a Pokemon trader like you. Trainer. Don't trade? Got none to trade with. I have no friends. Right, that's just the surf and the waterfall. Oh, Brendan. Mira, so this is where you've been looking for Pokemon. Let me see how good you got. I'll test you. Now it's a battle, so battle. Okay, I guess I'll battle. I don't really have much choice. Swimmer Kate. Centaur Quagsire. Well... nailed. Let's just do this, shall we? Man, that sucks, losing followers. I have to decide whether to continue with my plan. Again, I mean, double team won't do anything because Magical Leaf can't miss, but if we could have done that one extra point of damage, that would have been very appreciated. Delibird. Yes. I'll just go back to Plasmonic Blaze. Rain continues to fall. That's normal flying, right, Delibird? I'm not making that up. We're about to find out. It's just not. Oh, it knows Earthquake. That's bad news, bears. Right, well. Oh, it's raining, so there's no point. Ice flying. That would make sense. Why did that miss? Why did that miss? Why couldn't that have actually landed? Who's in need of the experience more that can do something? Just realised Iron God's not level 35 yet, so we'll just swap over to that for the good old Thunderbolt. No, that wasn't what I wanted to use. That's a hard note from me. I was too busy mashing the A button. X technically, but you know, functions as the A key. A button. Torchic, huh? I will in fact change Pokémon. Let's do what I like to call overkill. Just watch that ball. Yep, that went down. You've gotten pretty darn decent. Thanks, Swimmer Kate. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Poor chick, definitely. Here, I'll give you this. Try it out. Oh, sweet merciful fly. Which obviously I can't use until I beat Portree. Which I then need the scope to get into the gym, but there we go. Use flying your Pokemon instantly carries you to any town you've already visited, but you need the Fortree gym badge to do that. Anyway, I have to move along. Right, real important question. Who the heck can learn fly? Okay, looks like the HM, who can learn the HMs hasn't changed. So that's interesting. Uh, 55, 95, 100, 600. I'm not really bothered about contest moves, I'll be honest. Don't have any ground. I don't have any poison moves. Tempted to go to Sludge. This is really useful to have. But this is the more powerful move, and it does poison also. Choices. Why does Pokemon make me make choices? Although speaking of choices and one that isn't a choice, can we just address the fact that Poltegeist exists? Like, why wouldn't you catch it? It's amazing. Anyway. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's get rid of Sludge. Because I don't have anything else that's good against electric and poison. So. Alright, so that's another stab move on Iron God. Let's just save before the ninja. I mean, the weather effects are annoying because they add extra time into battles and stuff. What up, dude? But I like the fact that they're in the game. So they can shadow us and live in darkness. That is my destiny. I emerge to challenge you because I am Batman. Elite Four Daniel, actually. Scyther. What am I going to do to mess up the Scyther's day? None of these are terribly effective. Praise Helix, indeed, indeed. I don't think this is terribly good. Yeah. That's a hard no. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misremembering. That won't do much. Alright, well, nice shade. Nightshade's probably going to be my best option. No, I guess I could Hydro Pump, to be fair. The rain is falling, it is stab. Of course, there's every chance it'll miss, because it's not 100 accuracy, but there we go. I may have been, for some reason, thinking Scyther's grass until its bug. I admit defeat. Probably for the best. Those defeated in battle withdraw quietly back into the shadows. That too is destiny. Trainer tips. Up to 16 decorations of furniture items can be placed in the secret base. Pick your favourite items and create your very own secret base exactly the way you want. Oh, more Pomic Bearers. To hide a tree, use a forest. To hide a forest, use a tree. It works exactly the same way both ways around. Elite Four Liliana sent out Psyduck, huh? I am so lucky that the background music in the game is louder than the fan is, because the microphone is picking it up. Right, I can fast forward through the environmental text. Whoops. I'm good. I'm good. Magical leaf. It's magical fun. I mean, obviously it's weed, because that's the magical leaf, but still. Play defeated Elite Four Liliana. I bow to your superiority. So you should. To hide a tree, use a forest. To hide a Pokemon, use a Pokemon. There is no deep hidden meaning to that. Okay. Alright. Just gonna check, see if there's any point in me going over those bike bridges. I don't think there is. Again. Willy Cove. 121. There is an item. There's no point. I can't go over there without waterfall. And then Fortree. Fortree City, the treetop city that frolics with nature. The city consists of homes built on trees. Perhaps because of that lifestyle, everyone is healthy and lively. Why, even myself! I feel as if I've grown 30 years younger. I'm going to go into the... Hooray, love the music. I love the design here. Listen, kid, you're working on a Pokedex? Go to the Safari Zone. That's my suggestion. I mean, everything has good music in this game, obviously. Have you done anything at the record corner? It's pretty neat, and it mixes and matches the records of trainers. I don't know quite how it works, but it's cool. It's exciting, even. Hey, you've got a Pokénab. It's the same as mine. Check out the trainer's eyes on it. Shows you trainers who want to rematch with you. Isn't it great? You have to hand it to Devon. And is the hidden base one too? Question mark? We restore your type Pokemon full health? Yes. I don't know why I read that. She says the same thing every time. Oh, yes, that is pretty good. Hi, there's this Pokemon that I'm looking for. I ordered Pikachu. Do you have one? Would you trade it for my Skitty? Hell no. That's a terrible trade. Trading Pokemon with others, it's as if you're trading your own memories with other people. People, Pokemon, their hidden powers are aroused by living in natural environments. Yeah, you could have phrased that better. Let this old woman see if your hidden power has awoken. I hold a coin in my hand. Now tell me, have I palmed it in the right or left? Left. No, too bad you guessed wrong. Is it 50-50? Or is it the same? We should try again. Which hand have I palmed the coin? Right. Right. Left. My hidden power has awoken. I get the hidden power HM. I don't really need the hidden power HM, because it's a pain figuring out what the hidden power is, but the hidden power of trying again and again to succeed. Yes, the hidden power, which is inside us all along, is stubbornness. Speaking of Pokédexes, I remembered something. I met this trainer Steven when I was searching for rare stones. Oh boy, he had some amazing Pokemon with him. They weren't just rare, they were trained to terrifying extremes. He might even be stronger than the gym leader in this town. Well, he is, because he's the champion. Also, we weren't speaking of Pokédexes. Well, as spoilers, I guess Steven's the champion. What's that thing you have there? Oh, it's called a Pokédex. It's really awesome. I guess I should have spoken to him first. Oh, here's the gym. I should go in. What's this? There's something in the way. Sniff. You smell singed. Were you at a volcano or something? I was. By being together with Pokemon, people make more and more friends, and that brings the world closer together. I think it's wonderful. There, go bird Pokemon. Hey, asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. There. I haven't washed since then, no. I've been in rain. I've surfed quite a way. I want to go to the Pokemon gym, but something's blocking the way. After all that bother, I went through training on Route 120. Ground absorbs rainwater and trees grow by drinking that water. Our 4-tree city exists because there's both water and soil. I'm buying a pretty desk and I'm putting my cute dolls on it. If I don't, when I decorate my secret base, my dolls will get dirty or poked with splinters. And we wouldn't want that. I mean, I have the money. Merchandise you buy here is sent to your own PC. That's fantastic. I wish they could also deliver me home like that. That's the... Yep, made it leaves, sure. Am I going to buy any dolls? Probably not, no. Why am I carrying this parasol? I'll tell you if you come in against me. I don't know. Why are you carrying the parasol? Leader Antoinette sent out Corfish. Praise Helix. I reckon I can probably beat 4-tree Gym in the next hour, right? That's feasible. I just need the scope. Let's hope she doesn't lose her head. True, true. Use roleplay. Oh, that's unacceptable. When I get to the point of having... He just wants to be like a god. It's true, he does. He does. I defeated the heretic. I washed away his sins. A parasol can't ward off Pokemon attacks. I don't think Strong Sunlight is good for my Pokemon, so I should them with my parasol. There must be some reason you can go down here. I'm mashing A in case that wasn't clear what I'm doing. Yep. She had Neo's umbrella, it could shield her from attacks. It's true. Have you seen Neo's joining Blaze Blue? That's really cool. Ah, there we go. Oh, right, nothing has secret power. God damn it, Kecleon. Is it? I think it was Blaze Blue. I mean, I'm like 2 seasons behind on Ruby, but because we just keep finding more stuff, other things to watch. Yeah, Blaze Blue. Which I have actually considered getting Blaze Blue because fighting game. Oh, I've no doubt it was. It's just we keep finding other things to watch, and after what they did, it really upset Jenny with Pyrrha and Penny, so she kind of fell out with the show. Oh, you're Mira. Hi, do you remember us from last time? Can you show us how much stronger you've become? Okay, Q interview. I fought you like an hour and a half ago. But there's the pop figures, there's Ruby coming into Smite. Thank you, that was weird. Maybe I should have focused on one. Never mind. Grumpig doesn't care about Aurora Beam. Hot damn. Hopefully the Hydro Pump hits. Oh, Ruby Scythe is in Ready Player One. I heard that actually, yeah. Which is pretty cool. I still haven't seen that either. Grumpig's normal, right? Fun references. Yeah, I get the feeling that kind of a lot of people just watched it for the references more than anything. Okay, it is not normal type. That was an intense battle. Did you get all that on camera? Oh, now I've got to think of another quote, because I've done Slimy Liquid Ooze. Liquid Ooze, do you remember that's the quote you gave us at the Battle Clincher last time? I never ever forget stuff like that. Anyway, what do you think? Do you want to be interviewed again? Sure. You will, thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about a battle, but it has to be short and sweet, go. Okay. I'm 100% sure that Fetch isn't one of the options. Yeah, it's not. Maybe. What are my options? Trendy saying it's not fun. It really isn't. I mean, I'm confused as to why they keep challenging me. There we go. I'm just gonna. That was a shallow fight. That was shallow. I'll badmouth them. I'll BM. Yeah, that's the perfect clincher for the views. I get the great feeling this will make a great TV show. There's a chance they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. I'd say GG, but there was no GG option. You know, like early GG? My Pokemon is strong, how about yours? Rich Go Mike. Sent out Krabby. Go Lord Helix. Planted its roots. It's news to me that crabs have roots, but there we go. Your Pokemon was stronger. Oh hey dude, you play games. Do you know if the Zombie Island of Dr. Ned DLC for Borderlands is worth playing? Because I know that General Knox's story like actual canon story. I'm just more intrigued about the Zombie Island. A Pokemon that grows steadily is one you can count on. Nope. Because I'm definitely going to play General Nox on stream. Because I'm near the end of Borderlands. But I'm just not sure about Ned. Stephen, Mirror, hi, it's been a while. There's something here you can't see, right? Actually, I assume it's right in front of you, but I was just talking to you, dude. Now, if I would use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Mirror, your Pokemon ready for battle? No. No? I'll wait here so you can get ready. Right, sure, they are. I've got 5 that are fully at full health. Yeah, it's good for Noxazoma's headshots, not vital to the story. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, so I'm not sure. An invisible Pokemon became completely visible. The startled Pokemon attacked. Kecleon Sprite and Tropius. Right. I'm just gonna weaken it. I might do. Yeah, I have a trouble with light level, with brightness on my monitor, I know, so I might do. I mean, I want to weaken Tropius anyway. I might do the Zombie Island off stream. Okay, I was going to try and capture it. I don't know. I might play through Nox and then see what the people who are viewing that stream want. Lord Helix, I see. Your battle style's intriguing. Your Pokemon have obviously grown since I first met you in Dewford. I'd like you to have this Devonscope. Who knows, there may be other concealed Pokemon. I must go and rescue Lord Helix first. Mirror, I enjoy seeing Pokemon and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Okay. But I have a deity to resurrect in less than 3 days. See what I did there? I am not sorry in the slightest. I can't run. I can't run. Living on top of trees is okay, but sometimes bug Pokemon coming through the windows, it can be really startling. Pokemon and people have adapted to nature to survive. There's no need to make nature conform to the way we want to live. The way that everyone in Fortree wants to live is apparently without a bed. The tree houses of Fortree are great. I think it's the #1 town for living together with Pokemon. Some Pokemon evolve when they go through a game link cable. Or a door, that's true. Very true. A rare candy makes a Pokemon grow immediately by 1 level. Super Repel lasts a long time and gets the job done. It's much better than an ordinary Repel. I always stock up on more items than I'm sure I'll need. You never know what might happen. Better to be safe than sorry. I don't need anything, so... Where's the nearest one? Maybe that one? Yeah, that's probably the closest. So just for you, dude, just for you, we're going to go and have a secret base set up so you can hear the music. Out of this list, who is most likely to be able to know to learn it? Slash has a terrible moveset. There we go, we'll see if Latias can learn it. Just get rid of Zapdos for now. Secret Power, 1043. Alright, anyone can learn it. That's the whole point of Secret Power. Whoops. Self-destruct, please. No, it was actually not the first try. I think it was like the 7th. But that's the joke. No one will ever know. Exactly, exactly. I mean, if you go back, watch the VOD on YouTube, or I believe it's still on Twitch, then obviously you'll know. But I'm being bitch slapped by a Chinchou. Leave, Lord Helix, for your sake, in your name. If this clump of grass can be moved, it might be possible to go inside. Use the secret power. First try, use secret power. Discovered a small entrance. This is not a great layout. There we go. Secret base. Setup. It's perfect, it's beautiful, minimalist, but stylish. It is good music. It's also very grass themed. And we'll never see it again. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with in the gym. Clack, clack. I think my two favourite towns in this entire game, based on theme alone, are this one and Paciflog. Downside of Paciflog is the fact that you can only get to it from one direction. Ah, right, safe. And then you're like, the one in a volcano, is that this one? Oh, right, 100%, Orange God. Oh, Sotopolis. Yeah, Sotopolis is cool. How could I forget Orange God? What kind of monster am I? Nope, oops. Nope. Sotopolis and Wallace's sense of fashion, which is on point. It annoys me you can't run across these. You're like, oh, I can get into the gym now. I can do it. Yeah. And it's puzzles, goddammit. How's it going, Champion Balmira? Fortree gym leader Winona is a master of flying type Pokemon. She's waiting at the back of this gym behind the rotating doors. She's waiting for new challenges who are trying to take wing. Okay, go for it. So we'll see what level her trainers are at. Behold the elegant battle style of bird Pokemon. And if I need to do some grinding, I can do it outside on Route 120. Place bets how many flying types there are actually. Probably like 2. Starting off strong with a Cubone. I'll go for the guarantee hit. Speaking of Cubones, Detective Pikachu is out on DVD now. How great is that? I think it's out on DVD and Blu-ray. Heck yeah. Let's go pie. You're strong. I just want more films like it too, dude, so badly. A trainer has to be smart to keep up with unexpected turn events. What I didn't want was the remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back in that dodgy 3D style. Let's see if you have the smarts to get to our leader. Go backtrack a little bit to Borderlands. After I finish Borderlands and playing Alan Wake, I've decided. Yeah, can you Pokemon movers? Or, you know, live action Pokemon movers. Winona taught me personally, you can't beat me easily. The one downside I had with Detective Pikachu was that I saw it in the worst screen in the cinema. I didn't know this at the time, but I was talking to someone who goes a lot, and they said that that's the worst screen in the cinema. It always has an audio problem, and the scene with the APOM where they're screaming, it was like blowing out the speakers a little bit, and it was way too high pitched, and it gave me a headache. Also, shout out to Botanist Mark. Also, hi Kenny. I don't know. I don't know why they haven't fixed it. Apparently if the sound's fine, then the lighting's a problem or the temperature, so, you know. Oh yeah, some of those intro fights are incredible. Also, some of the background art in Power of Unknown, the third movie, some of that background art is fantastic and easily the best they've ever done. I was beaten. I'm doing regular, Kenny, thank you. I had a rough week, but I'm getting there. Thanks to Winona, the people of Fortry can live without fear. Why? What does she do? Alright. Nope. Does she, like, do a bomber command thing around the village? There's no need for Winona or gym leaders to deal with you. I'm plenty good enough for you. Are you? Are you really? Are you really in a position to make that decision as well? Trainer Daniel sent out Skitty. So far we haven't had a flying type either. Just want to point that one out. That's all the Pokemon should be in Kanto that we're not. Yeah, man. Yeah, my partner and I, we watched a lot of the Pokemon movies when we were in the process of moving house. We didn't have much else to do when waiting for furniture and stuff. So it's like, do you want to watch Pokemon? Sure. Definitely the first few are the better ones, in my opinion. But they're, you know, they're pretty good for what they are. The voice acting gets better, and then worsens, and then gets better and worsens. Lord Helix has fallen in love. I must protect the Skit with my life. I don't know why I'm doing this and not using, say, Magical Leaf, but there we go. God, Attract is so bad. I'm fine. Skitty is an agent of the Dome. Definitely is an agent of the Dome. Hell yeah, that's one way to look at it. I was going to do a Nightshade and then I realised it's a novel type. That wouldn't do anything. Is Twitch Plays still a thing? I think I saw a while ago, a couple of months ago, it was still doing something. You know what? I'll just check right now. Twitch Plays Pokémon is a channel that's still up. Yeah, I guess they're just playing Pokemon still. Interesting. So there we go. Twitch Plays Pokemon. The channel still exists. They are still playing Pokemon games. Last month they were playing Ruby. Anyway. Not nearly as popular? No, I imagine they aren't. Hopefully this lands. It's a cool idea though. Sorry, I can't be bothered waiting to sit through the birds tweeting. Winona, I lost. So I think Lord Helix. Winona is cute and she's strong. She's the ultimate leader. Blush. There's Winona. Yeah, there's another trainer. You know, I'll go for it. Why not? I think Lord Helix, Splashy Boy. Those are probably going to be my 2 go-tos. Loads of bird Pokemon aspire to join this gym. As a member of the Fortry gym, I'm not allowed to lose. Then you're about to get kicked out of your membership, I guess? Rich Girl Chloe, what you got for me? You got a Skitty? I'm sorry about the Billu. My Pokemon look at the transition attacks, subtypes, and super types. Hit the weakness string. Yeah, but also, Kenny, I don't imagine you'd be making it to sell merchandise. So, I mean, if you were, more power to you. But it's less about the balance, more about that sweet, sweet cash money. Speaking of sweet, sweet cash money, you're probably not bothered, but it is September, so, you know, half-price subs and all that. I feel I should at least make the attempt. Yeah, the cash grab, 100% is why it's the thing. We've got low kick. Oh yes, it is super effective. Forearm's really tense for some reason, it's really painful. I was like, really balanced gaming takes so much work though, it feels like I went, yeah. An incredible amount of work has to go into balance. Rich Gold Clover is about to use Plusle. And then imagine if you'd got Gen 1 balanced and then Gen 2 came out and you're like, oh, I've just got to balance another 150. Oh, good. But it does indeed feels bad, man. Let's just try it. Let's see how good it is without stockpile. Yeah, it has no stockpile. I assume it'll be the same thing. Yeah. So that move is useless without stockpile. Cool. That's what I thought. It has no weight. It's freaking Plusle. By subtypes, do you mean where they're dual type? So like water ground, for example. Because technically that was in Gen 1. Gen 2 is where it became a bigger thing. It was too much of a load for me to bear. The world is huge and there are countless tough trainers. I'm going to keep training and make myself even stronger. Hey, and me? I'm going back to the Pokemon Center. I went the wrong way. Whoops. Oh no, I can totally just do this. Freaking puzzles. There we go. So I will apologise that this is streaming at 720, but it seems to be fine, so I might leave it at 720. I set it to that for my stream on Tuesday and never changed it back, so that's why. But it seems to be fine. Obviously it's going to be less of a load on my internet as well. Okay, so see if that's going to break its rules and give exceptions to things. Cool. I mean, there's probably always something that will break a rule. Actually, you know what? What time is it? Let's do it. Fine. Ordinarily, I'd like to have them all at 35 by now, but I'm not going to put you all through that grinding. I'll do it off stream. Fucked it up. There we go. try again. Oh, I think I get what you mean. Yep, I knew I'd mess that up as soon as I did it. Just drop this down. There we go. I'm Winona. I'm the leader of the Fortree Pokemon Gym. I've become one with bird Pokemon and have soared the skies. However, ruling the battle, we have triumphed with grace. Witness the elegant choreography of bird Pokemon and I. Lady Scott sent out Porygon, not a flying type. It is, however, mildly annoying. That should be fine. Unless Lady Scott uses a potion. In which case it won't be fine. I always thought Porygon was a strange design. Porygon is a strange design. Have you seen Porygon 2? Good lord, Porygon 2 is messed up. There's Porygon Z. God damn confusion. Sweet. They are man-made, yes. They're artificial Pokemon. Like Castform with its boobs. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but, you know, they look like breasts. So... Weeping Bell. I will change. Will change. Just testing out a memory about a type matchup that I've never used because I don't use bug Pokemon. I don't think this is going to be terribly good, but I've got nothing to lose, so... Oh, sorry. Caught the trackpad with my thumb. It registered it as a click. What's your weight like? I know you should never ask anyone that, but it's just not great. Because of course it has eruption. Guess I'll just Mega Horn again to get this done over with. Yep, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember the type matchup, but I was correct with my assumption. Rapidash. Actually, no. No, we'll take a chunk of XP for Yas Queen. God, stop flattering me. Also, not a flying type. Whew, this isn't going to do all that much damage now, then. One left. Yep. Right, well. Splashy Boy, I guess. Just to avoid the muddy water being OP. God damn it. I'm just gonna, again, fast forward through all of the confusion stuff. That's better. What a dirty surf, that's true. Wailord! Wailord, that's not a flying type either. Can we just address the fact that if they Dynamax a Wailord, it'll destroy the planet? How does that even fit inside a gym? I don't know. It's there. Presumably it does. Oh man, if I had low kick would have been amazing. Wailord would be cuter if it's dolphin-sized. Never before have I seen a trainer command Pokemon with more grace than I. In recognition of your prowess, I present you this gym badge. One hit KO. Yep, that's what I go for. Mira received the feather badge from Winona. With the feather badge, all Pokemon up to level 70, even those received through trays, will obey your every command. You'll also be able to use the HM move Fly outside of battle, and this is a gift from me. Obtain TM40. Put the TM40 in. Yeah, over there. Aerial Ace. It's speed. No Pokemon should be able to avoid it. And I'll probably never use it. You did it. You've achieved liftoff. Can I land though? Is the real question. Nope. Nope. Turn around, you idiot. Go and heal up. Head onto Route 120. And now I can go wherever I want because I can fly back at any time. Ugh. Jeez. I keep pressing not right for some reason. This is true professional streaming right now. Right, Route 120. Safe state. Okay, yep, in case it attacks and I lose for whatever reason. Probably won't lose, let's face it. It's a Psyduck. You know what? I'm not even going to fight it. I'm going to choose to run. One calcium. So I'll have your finest calcium, please. Do you have any moves that can strike a flying Pokemon? Yes, quite a few actually. Flying Pokemon aren't that bad. Ghost Pokemon can be a bit of a pain. Shedinja, for example, can be a right a-hole. Rich Girl Wellington. I guess it's sort of flying. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Maybe Rock Smash isn't a great move, but still. Okay. Togetic. Sure, why not? That at least has wings. Nope, I'm good. Time to Nightshade. Rain continues to fall. I'm sure it does. So I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna guarantee I'll be streaming every day next week, but I'll say that I want to try at least. Yeah, I want to try to stream every day next week. Following the schedule as highlighted below the video player. You stood above me, but as ever, obviously, if I'm not streaming, then I'm not streaming. I usually try to explain why on Twitter. The move flies convenient, don't you think? Well, the Pokemon is flying, or no move can strike it. Yeah, but neither of your Pokemon had fly. Me, Pokemon, and my Parasol. If any one of them is missing, the picture of beauty will be ruined. But next Friday, I was thinking of doing the 100 followers thing, although as I said, I've dropped down to 99. Leader Joe sent out Parasect. Yeah, rather than playing Pokemon, so I'll be playing Choice Chamber or Immortal Redneck. And then we'll just go back onto this the week after. Just gotta check something in this strategy guide. What number would it be? Probably a later one. I also like how everyone bitching and moaning about Sword and Shield not having every Pokemon in it, but this gen doesn't have every Pokemon in it. It has 200. Although I don't know about post-game, but the Pokedex in the back of this strategy guide only goes up to 200. Where is it? Is it even in this game? Oh, also, I will just Nightshade again. Also, especially like how the strategy guide, the Pokedex art for Gen 1 Pokemon is the original Pokedex art from all the material stuff. So it's got really weird shading compared to the art for the Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon. Anyway, here we go. No one wants to see me flicking through a book. They want to see me make mistakes and play randomized Pokemon and attempt jokes. You've completely ruined my beauty. Haven't. I beat your Parasect. The Parasol wouldn't suit you at all. Why something like this would only get in your way? I'm respecting you spending hurt. Sure thing. Enjoy it. Indeed. Catch you later. We ninja conceal ourselves under our camouflage cloaks. I bet you didn't know where I was. I'm only going to be streaming for another half hour anyway, so... Have a good evening. Oh, 25 minutes, I guess. Elite 4 Wellington sent out Ditto! I've yet to encounter a Ditto with Transform, so that'll be fine. Ah, why? Why would you poison me, game? Now I've got to deal with the incredibly annoying particle effect and sound effect. Although I guess I could just fly back to the Pokemon Center, in all fairness. Ditto would be way more awesome Pokemon over the table than it would be in the video game. It would, because it's just so utilitarian. Has so much utility. I'm not sure what the correct phrasing would be there. Corfish, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. If I get to 35, as much as it pains me to say, you know, Lord Helix being the one true Lord, if it faints, it faints. No. 666 XP. Oh yeah, Shogun's fine. Shogun is dragon type. I think. Guess we're about to find out. Less of that, please. Would literally adapt to anything, though I guess it's predicated on having other Pokemon around. It is, and that's the whole point. Unstable genetic code, but cannot change at will. Well, cannot create at will. Yes, there are quite a lot of Pokemon around. I mean, usually adapted to their environment. Be as ineffective as you want. You've only got one hit point. There we go. I lost. I should camouflage my shame. Hide your shame. Our camouflage cloaks are all handmade. Okay. So you're going to pass out. Let's get Iron Guard up to 35. Oh no! Pokemon have many special abilities. If you want to become a first-class trainer, learn all about them. Boy howdy, do I want to be the very best, don't you know? Like no one ever was. Swimmer Jimmy sent out Slowbro. Slowbro's about to get rocked. Or tased. Shocked. There we go. I tried to have a food, not like completely mapped out, but I do try to have the food chain and pyramid represented in homebrew areas and worlds. So I know that pain. You're obviously thinking, Yes, I am. I'm sapient. The special abilities of Pokemon will make battle styles change. Ripplord Helix. Two Asper Berries. If you just have a base one, it helps them. It does. To me, having that consistency helps ground the world and make it believable. I mean, my players will almost certainly never even think about it, but it makes me feel better. How's your physical fitness? If you're not fit, you could have a rough time in critical situations. But equally, having one means that I can draw their attention to situations where it's disrupted. Rich Kid Cammy would like to battle. Sent out Pichu, huh? Definitely, yeah, definitely. Having that kind of what would reasonably be here figured out ahead of time. Oh, it's so good. So good. It's also why I don't like random encounters, because you get stuff that doesn't make sense, and you're like, hang on, I need to roll again. Loudred, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I believe Loudred is a normal type. Yep, sure is. Sorry, the animation for some reason just is too like a fraction too long for my comfort. I'll try and stop fast forwarding through things like that. Chikorita, fine, just electrocute her. Oops. Oh, Chikorita is so cute. That makes sense. I mean, the official, I believe on Twitter, someone asked, I think it was Chris Perkins or Jeremy Crawford or someone, about conjure, like woodland, conjure animals and whatnot, and they said that it's up to the GM what animals appear. It's not up to whoever casts the spell, because it has to be, you know, realistic to the environment. But basically, almost no one runs it that way. I'm totally fit, but no, you need a Fitbit. Fitness training is in my routine. I will always run with my Pokemon. I'm just going to do this to avoid. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, please. It also just makes sense thematically that a low-level person wouldn't be able to, like, instantly animals. With a side hook, huh? But then a high-level person's going to be like, here is reality warping to my whim. Yeah, because that's specific training and resource investment, but you know, I'll just risk it. I shouldn't have risked it. Never mind, I've got the smoke ball. I'll check your Pokemon and see if they're fit for the outdoors. You do that, pal. Rich Kid Mike sent out Kakuna. Quickly, shark friends, help me out of the desert predicament. It shouldn't work unless you do that. Oh, is it? I think it's a Pathfinder story or a D&D story where the Druid turns into a water elemental with a shark inside, and keeps the shark inside, and then just does like slam attacks to allow the shark to attack, which is pretty cool. Is that Mudkip? I honestly didn't see what it said. Yep, it said Mudkip. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to fly. I'm going to attack your ground weakness. Which is lucky, because Rock Tomb would have messed me up. Yeah, of course it'd be high level. It's just a good story. This should do enough damage. God damn it, Rich Kid Mike, god damn it. I got impatient there, I'll admit. I think level 10 druid in D&D gets access to wild shaping to an elemental. I'm good. It's either going to survive the mudshot and probably explode, or it might look anyway. Sweet. I love elemental stuff. Watch as I force the building blocks of nature to bow to my whim. There we go. Right, now to train up the Yasqueen, whose moveset is terrible. Right, check TMs. With Pokemon that strong, you're in no danger of needing a rescue. To travel wherever your heart desires with Pokemon, that's the joy of being a trainer. Right, so I'm pretty sure Poison Ground. Poison Ground. Leading more towards the physical attack. Okay, so I need to replace Spit Up with something. Roar, no. Hail, no. Bulk Up, no. Bullet Seed, probably not. Hidden Pout, maybe? Ice Beam, no. Thunderbolt, I don't need Dig. Could be useful. Stab, it's physical. There's a reasonable number of PP. What these moves in here? I'll just compare Steel Wing and Dig. Although I'll probably just go with Dig for the stab, as I said. Where is it? Dig, 60, 100, 10 PP. Steel Wing, 70, 90, 25 PP. I'm just concerned about the PP on the other moves that Yasqueen has. Yeah, I don't think I could... I guess I could PP up. Low kick's the problem, because it's pretty good against bigger foes, but oh, that's just a terrible attack. I only have it because it's required for progressing in the game. Oh, jeez. I could do both, I guess. I could Steel Wing and Dig. I might do that. Although Loki always hits, but it's such a swingy move. I'll do that. I'll use both. Steel Wing, if I can indeed use both. Nope. Well, I'm at least going to get rid of Stockpile. Not Stockpile, Spit Up. Spit Up right now is useless. Because I don't have Stockpile, so... Okay, what else? Special. That's special. These are all, I guess, Aerial Ace, maybe. I doubt it'll be able to use it. Unavoidable. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There we go. It now has a consistent damage move. Oops. Apparently it was in the grass. Free Great Ball? How useful! I guess I was in the grass. Oh, right, yeah, I need to... Whoops. Pokémon. Nope. Switch. Take one step out of the grass and onto the path. Right, okay, so where do I want to go? I honestly can't remember. So top of this again, Lilycove. Route 121. Route 120, here we go. Left hand side. Okay. Oh right, yeah, you can't. Son of a bee. Okay. Interesting take on the druid, certainly. Want to battle? Sure, why not? Bring it. Champion Scott sent out Sfeel. I have nothing that is super effective. Joy Rapture. Okay, what you got? Paris? Ooh, that's an aerial ace. I'm good. I'm good. But I guess if other classes can use druid-like things, then you don't really need a druid per se. Alright, so it's poison at that point. I guess Dig would have technically been the optimal move, but also has a 2-turn setup. So not 1-turn setup, 1-turn payoff. So. I lost. I'll try harder. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Give the case a shake, out pops a Pokéblock, and that Pokéblock is caught and eaten by a Pokémon. It's an expression of love, isn't it? It is! Yes, yes, you understand what I mean. You should take this. Obtain the Mago Berry. I think that berry is rare. I hope you raise it with love and care. Flexible classes is always a winner in my book. I think I've said it before. I'll probably say it again, but having fewer classes but more options sounds like a good thing to me. Insect affinity, just all the bees. Alright, can't walk on that. I will adopt the movements of Pokémon and create new ninja techniques. So I'll probably clear out this bit of Route 120, go into Route 121 and wrap up, just so that it's not a sudden and stream is ending. Elite Four Esteban sent out Slowpoke. I don't got anything. Which I am aware is terrible grammar, just so that we're all on the same page. People underestimate the little spells and items. That's cool. It's a good way of helping out people in a pinch with their harvests and stuff. Of course I got rid of Kick, although it's not having terribly heavy Pokemon. So. You know what, let's just use Dig. Can you stop throwing ice at me? Please. Thank goodness my friend here knows how to help you out of your predicament for a very reasonable fee. Is how most of my parties would take that. Most of my characters would be like, I'll do it for you, for an undefined favour in the future. Nah, none of my characters really have a unifying moral code, which is obviously the point if you want to play different characters. The creation of new ninja techniques is but a distant dream. Paying them would make sense if they're expending a resource, certainly. They'd have to buy. Perhaps I ought to apprentice under a ninja sensei. Yeah, you gotta practice the running as well. It's very important that you run like a ninja. Blaziken, huh? I mean, it's experience, so I'm just gonna fast forward through that. It has Ember, oh my sweetheart. Assassins, woo! Alright, so I tend to play like social-based characters with utility spells, just because that's something that's out of my comfort zone, so it helps me develop as a person. But there's something great about rolling a little damage dice in one go from like an assassin or a barbarian style character. Who might you be? Are you perhaps searching for ancient ruins that are rumored to possibly exist according to legend? Well, I wasn't, but I know they're here. Always useful to not go batshit insane. Speaking of someone who plays a lot of the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Him protect. Critical hit, super effective, high attack. I'm good. Again, I'm skipping through the environmental stuff. Cool, cool. Future-proofing. Requiring you to put planning into your character. That's just a mega one. It's funny. Well, you'd hope it isn't as afflicted anyway. Oh man, they really still nerfed Arcana for D&D yesterday. Aberrant mind sorcerers, and you get some trippy stuff, let me tell you that. Yeah, cool. Ah, what? Nope. I have made this NPC, this hostile creature, specifically to mess with what you have chosen. Obviously you shouldn't do that too often, but sprinkle it in every now and then. Keep playing on their toes. Especially if they're allowing the hostile forces to build and scheme and plan. And they're like, this is the consequence of what you have done. They are prepared for you. What a disgraceful setback. That giant rock, I would like to believe it may indeed contain ancient ruins, but I see no entrance. Can confirm it does, actually. Right. It is raining. Thank you for telling me, game. There are enough trainers on over here. Route 121. Alright, well, I unfortunately do have to go and sort myself out now. I have stuff I need to do. Basically, an electricity big home video system, just hard to find them. I have one of you. Well, I guess if you have too many, then your body's like, nope, I give up. There's too much mystical power right now. I can't hold anymore. But that's roughly-ish 3 hours. It's probably like 2 hours and 55 for the YouTube recording. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for talking. Thank you for just lurking if you've been lurking. I do appreciate it. Kenny, I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts on role-playing and writing your own games. Don't feel like you're not contributing to the channel. I find the work you're doing very interesting. I probably won't be on this weekend. I might be, who knows, at this point. Everything is like day to day right now, the mental health problems. But if I'm not, I will try to be back on Monday with Dragon Age. It's been too long since I played Dragon Age. But until whenever I see you next, have a good one.